Hi, you guys. Leanne Holitza here at the Healing Studio in Broomfield, Colorado. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, I am definitely feeling that April's sneaking up on us. So today we will be doing an April spread at the end. So be sure to hang out for that. If you haven't been here before, my name is Leanne Holitza, and I'm an energy healer. And this is something we do for fun on Sundays. We throw oracle cards and get some juice for the week. So I use the Yantra deck as always. And then today we're going to use the Cosmic Cat for your individual. If you want a card, you just have to put me please in the comments and I will get to you as I go down the list. If we see a card three times in this reading, it will be for all of us. So it's best to play till the end with me because you'll get some extra insight. And plus, you might hear more messages that resonate with you from the guides of others. Some uh, announcements, just regular stuff that we have. Guided group healing on Tuesdays. We have the up and down Wednesday, where you can come in the middle of the day for an up with Michael Brand, or a down at the end of the day, so kind of midweek reset for your nervous system. We've also got our sound baths. And the Breaking Free from Limiting Beliefs Club is starting again April 1st. That's been kind of a good thing for people. Been feeling supported at joining that. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, you can go to my events site at insightfulinspirations.com. All right, let's see what the week brings. Okay, first card is Contentment Upside Down. So this basically says recognizing the illusion of greener pastures. It often is calling us out for being in an if and when state. So, like, well, if I get that job, I will be happy. When I get this, my divorce is fine, I'll be happy. Whatever it is, okay? So, this is an if and when state, and it can be a little sticky because it can keep you stuck. Let's see what our helper card is. Helper card is Be Still. Recover. That's been my message lately. Take some time for recovery. So being still, being aware, pausing for a minute. End of the week, we've got Trust sideways. Now it's confidence of in yourself to know what the truth is. Okay, so this card when it's sideways is saying be in alignment with your stillness, so you can hear the truth or the lies, and you can trust yourself to discern what you do and do not need to be taking in as truth. Okay. All right, let's get going on the 1, 2, 3. So the next thing we're going to do is you guys are going to just tune in with me. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to just sense into what is kind of the message. This deck is really cute, by the way. If you're into cats, they have a dog one too. But they have these like little, other thoughts to stock in their book and things like that. It's very cute. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not to let you bias this, but if you picked 2, you got 2 cards. Okay, picked 1, you're working with bliss. Contentment is in hand. Oh, yay. Just be blissed out and peaceful this weekend still. If you picked 2, you're working with your judgmental, observe your critic, and frisky. Time to play. So maybe noticing with this one, if you're being too judgmental about how other people play, or you feel like people are playing too much and you're working real hard, it's be a week to kind of look into that thought pattern. If you picked 3, you're going to be working with exploration. Okay, so it says step outside your boundaries. You can keep your boundaries in a healthy way, but you're just being asked to kind of think outside the box. Okay, go drive a different way home, that kind of thing. All right, let's get going. Kimberly S., you are at the top. Here you go. You got family, all in the pride. Look, there's a little chihuahua in the mix. Oh, so cute. Okay, so your guides are just saying that turn it inward, focus on what is family to you, take care of your family, be enjoying your family, be able to embrace what has that enriching experience has brought you. Okay. Heidi M, you are working on exploration. So there's the second time we've seen that, you guys. So if you picked 3, they're doubling down on you. So we might be getting the exploration card since it's popping up so fast. Stephanie R. So Heidi just means go out of the box, do something just 5% different, right? Eat something different for breakfast. Stephanie R. You got cautious. Beware of the dogs. Beware of dogs. So just be going carefully this week, not paranoid or anything, but just paying attention. And when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Okay. Janelle and Donnie. Janelle, you got independence on your own. Okay. So this week is for you to take care of yourself, to do things for you, to see how you are always being supported. I mean, here's the truth, you guys. There's always somebody working out there for you to take care of you. Whether they're taking care of a road or they're practicing the concert that they're going to play for you. This is just a message to come inward and take care of what's yours to take care of, knowing that the others will do their thing too. Okay. Donnie, you're being asked to release. Let it go. Okay. So just grudges, tension, pressure, some self-implied pressure in particular. Okay. Just let it go. Okay, Sister Janice, this week you're going to want to get exposed. Time to come clean. So there might be some mistake or something to be kind of coming around to correcting. It's, I mean, we all do it. We all have to make cleanups from our mistakes. This week is just saying you might feel a little exposed for those things. All right, Colin and Terry. I would love to know, Terry, how the Zen Doodles sound bath went. Okay, Colin, you got Hunter. Stay with the process, okay? So just stay focused. Just stay in it. Complete the projects. Don't leave them undone this week, okay? Terry, you're going to be flexible. Okay, so you're going to stretch your limits this week. And I literally am getting stretching, you guys. Terry, that you would be benefiting from actually stretching your body, being able to get yourself kind of, more available for the pivots. So I'm actually literally getting physical message from your guys about that flexibility. Lisa C, you've got expectations. Expect the best. Okay, so this is basically sit at the table, take your rewards, whatever you've earned because you did it with gusto and love, and therefore expect the best. All right, Carrie, you're going with family. Okay, so focus all in the pride. Focus on your family, what you feel is family. Okay, so that you can kind of just reap the rewards of what you've put together in that regard, and grieve what wasn't and what isn't, because sometimes that has to happen. I remember when I got that lovely ADHD diagnosis for one of my kids. I was like, oh, I had to grieve the fact that there was something different, and it turns out fine. It all turns out fine. So just grieve what wasn't, but then also just give yourself a chance to celebrate what is. Cynthia, you got 2. And they're the same as before. So look at this, you guys. These 2 came out together as number 2, and they came out again together. So play, notice where you're being judgmental, noticing where you maybe are judging other people's efforts or contributions, and give yourself a chance to just go be frisky yourself. And who cares who's going to judge you? Don't worry about the judgments. It's kind of crazy those came out again together. I would blow my mind if 2 cards came out together 3 times for all of us. That'd be intense. All right. You picked 2 at the beginning, Cynthia. Yeah. So double it down. Oh gosh, I know. It's crazy. It's almost like they're talking to us through the cards. Kalina, your card is innocence. Look through fresh eyes. Start from the beginning. Kindergarten mind. It's okay if you don't know how to do it. You can learn how to do it. Okay? So this week, just give yourself just don't be so hard on yourself to know the answers. Diane, you got Joker. Got to stir some things up. Cheshire cat with a little poke. Okay, so being a little silly, being able to kind of be playful, be, willing to kind of poke the bear a little bit just for the sake of keeping everybody light. Elizabeth Z or R. You got exposed. Time to come clean. Okay, so some messes that want to be cleaned up. That's the second time we've seen that one. So we'll see if this comes for all of us. But basically, it's just this week you might feel a little bit vulnerable, and people might be looking at you like, "What's going on?" And it's gonna just that time to come clean, like time to just clean it up, even if you didn't do it. Aaron T. Trust. Take the leap. All right. So this week you're turning an I can't into I can. And you're going to just be able to take those leaps to just, once you jump and you're there, you just keep going. So it's a good week to leap. Taryn, you've got entitlement. Check your prima donna. That's a little bit of a call out. Okay. So just being careful that you're not being too sensitive or too entitled, too much wanting something. I don't know. The guides are kind of always saying we can't be too entitled, but because we're not entitled enough. But maybe just looking around. It might also be the energy of other people acting out like that. So just have your eyes wide open to it. Okay. Kimberly P. and Juan. Kimberly, curiosity for you. It's worth the risk. He looks scared though, doesn't he? It's worth the risk. Take the risks. Putting your heart out there, putting your heart on your sleeve. Sometimes it's all you can do. Okay, Juan, you've got prosperity. Have it all. Woohoo. Good prosperous week for you. Maybe a little bit of, paying attention, celebrating that a little bit so that you can make sure to say to the universe, yes, thank you, more, please. Susan and Steven. Susan, you got some reflection time this week. Get out of your box and see what might be in kind of open your eyes, get a little more peripheral vision, see yourself in a way that gives your energy a little new perspective. Okay. Steven, you got some independence, got on your own. Okay. So I'm hearing that's the second time we've seen this card, and both times I'm hearing from your guides that it's good to recognize that you are getting help and assistance and support from around you. It's always happening, but sometimes it's important to take time for yourself and take time to do it yourself. Okay. Alexis B, Travis, and Kira Ryan. We having a watch party? Okay, Alexis B. Let's see. Focus for you. Eyes on the prize. Okay, this week is really going to be important for you to use your focus. Every single day, start with an intention that you're going to focus on and stick with it. Okay. Travis, you're going to focus on innocence this week. Look through your fresh eyes, kindergarten mind. Start fresh. Learn something new. Notice that if you don't put all the pile-ons of all the things you've experienced that you're bringing forward as threats, let those threats go for a minute. Forget that happened. Come into an innocent space. Kira, I shuffled. Third time's a charm. We all got this one now. Okay. Innocence. Look through fresh eyes. So let's pull up the book, just because I always like to give extra words for that the authors have put into this effort as well. It's these books, they're really fun to use to give us some hints about things. So innocence, ready? Thoughts to stock. Can you let yourself drop into a beginner's mind, at least for a little while? Is there a new opportunity you sense may be presenting itself to you now? Name it. What thoughts are you feeling arise as you contemplate this new development? Meditation or a walk in nature may help you refresh your inborn capacity for being present and open. All right, cool. Let's do it. Everybody get some innocence on. Ryan, you've gotten a salad. Oh, instigator, sorry. Got to start something. Okay, so careful. Careful what you start, but it seems like it might be good to get kind of smack some things around, get people going, get a little oomph. Let's go. Get it changed. Christy and Lisa. Christy R. Christy, you're asking to be flexible, stretch to your limits. Okay. Be able to pivot, flexible mind, especially for you this week. Really give yourself the ability to just, before you say no or yes, think for a second longer. Lisa, you've got courage. Reach for the stars. Okay. So this week is a good week for you to be brave enough to step into some things that help you get a little bit more exploratory. Okay. Hannah, Carly, and Isabella. Okay, Hannah, you got 2. You got risk, take a chance, and you got grace. Everyone is connected. So it's saying take some risk with a little grace. Give yourself the permission to do those risky things that will show you how your world can open more. Carly, you got entitlement. Let's check your prima donna. Okay, again, this is an entitlement energy. It could be you being entitled, and maybe you want to check that out a little bit, or it also could be the other people around you, and you don't necessarily have to give to them just because they're asking. Okay, Isabella, you got time to pounce. Decide to act this week. Okay, this is a good week to go ahead and take the leaps. Say yes to the things, yes to the opportunities that come. Okay, Miranda, you are getting a reward. Paw it forward. Okay, so if somebody pays for your drink in line, you're going to just want to pay for the next person's drink in line and keep it going, kind of thing. Okay, all right. So this is going to be. Seems like it's going to be a pretty good week. Hi, you guys. I see you there. If you're joining me now, just type me please in the comments to get a card. We're just going down the list. 3rd time's the charm for all these. So sometimes we get cards that are for all of us through the singular ones. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Because you guys popped up. Okay, Miranda, there we got you. Okay, Tammy. You, 3rd time's the charm for this one, you guys. Time to come clean. So this means this card is for all of us because this is the 3rd time this card has come. Okay, so I'm going to read the thoughts to stock. Ready? What is something you'd like to confess to lighten your load? Where have you done some damage that you're still not owning up to? Can you forgive yourself first and then get on with making reparations? Why do you need to make amends? What do you need to make amends with? Who do you need to make amends with now? Who do you need to make amends with now? Okay, 3rd time's a charm. So we're going to want to work on that, you guys, with that innocence card too. All right, at the end, I'll do April too, just so you guys know. So stick around. Okay, Eli, you are getting courage. Reach for the stars. Go bigger than you would normally. Okay, go more into whatever it is that you're meaning to lean into so you can get that effort. It's like the universe will meet you in that effort right now. Okay, Melissa and Shannon. Melissa, you got curiosity. It's worth the risk, even though he looks really scared. It's worth the risk. Get curious. Get a little bit more outside your comfort zone this week. Shannon, prosperity for you. Have it all. 2nd time we've seen that card. Thanks for bringing it around again. Good job. So this week's going to be a very prosperous week for you. Just celebrate. Be sure to celebrate. Tell the universe, yes, thank you. More, please. Okay. Kara, Tatiana, Kai, and Kenzie. Kara, safety. Okay, find your pocket. So this week you're going to be working on staying safe. Okay, make sure to stay heads down with wherever it makes sense to stay heads down. Tatiana, you got safety too. Okay, so we might get a 3rd time's a charm on this one as well. Okay, so just keep your heart, your mind, your spirit safe. Okay. All right. Kai, you got discernment. Take a closer look at things. Okay. So ask questions, notice what you notice, trust yourself. Kenzie, you're focusing on family, all in the pride. Okay. So this is the 3rd time we've seen this card. So we're going to work on that for all of us. Family. Okay. I'm going to read a little bit of the thoughts to stock just because it's fun. Okay. What is your relationship with your family of origin and how have they shaped who you are today? What do you want to forgive, resolve, or transform within your family? Who can support you? Write down a collage and vivid details of your dream family. Okay, everybody focus on your families this week with some innocence and cleaning up those mistakes. Tiff and Gail. Tiff, self-care. Time to cleanse, time to take care of yourself, time to make sure that what you're doing involves making sure you don't run your tank dry. Gail, you got tolerance, sitting with it, okay? Sometimes things are no fun and there's nothing to do, but just wait and get through it. That's kind of what this card is saying. All right. Lori E., Okay, focus. Eyes on the prize. Second time we've seen that one. It's a pretty straightforward message. But every single day, decide what you're going to focus on. Stick with it. Okay. All right. Isla, you've got the exploration, third time's a charm on this one. Stepping outside our boundaries. So this is also for all of us. So let's go ahead and look into it a little bit more. Exploration. It says, what are you ready to let go of so that you can have time and space to explore more? Release those. Organize the people and resources that can help you with your journey of exploration, whether it's taking a class, workshop, or booking a trip around the world. Begin your exploration by doing your homework to find information you need. Okay. Thanks, Isla, for bringing that around. Third time's a charm. Selma W., you got mystery. Embrace the unknown. Now that's fun. I don't normally get that card out. I didn't even know it was in there, really. It's cute. Okay, so you guys are just saying, get curious, get a little bit into the stuff you think is weird and fun. Just embrace it. Embrace that you don't know things. Jenny V, time for you to pounce. Decide to act. Okay? Good week, good for you to take action. Jumping into April. Okay, we're going to do April's cards for in just a minute. I'm going to throw a card for Matt, my husband. Okay, he's got to start something. Not with me, buddy. A little instigator energy, a little energy to get things moving, kind of to poke the usual into unusual, that kind of thing. Okay, let's review. We've got innocence, looking through fresh eyes. We've got exploration, stepping outside your boundaries, focusing on the family, all in pride. And then we've got exposed and time to come clean. So basically, step outside your boundaries, clean up your messes, and get a little bit curious with your family work that you have to do. Okay? All right, let's do April real quick and see what the energy of April is going to be. I do longer readings and like create meditations and things in my Energy on Purpose membership. That's where I do a lot of the work that kind of combines the Light Council meditations and the Oracle readings. So you guys can stay. It's called Energy on Purpose because you're basically trying to use your energy intentionally. All right, but short version of April, let's do it. Okay, we're going to start off feeling connected. Taking some breaths. Realizing that the breath will always be there, whether you're paying attention to it or not. It's inhaling good stuff and exhaling bad stuff. And not necessarily the bad stuff that for everybody. It's just the stuff that you don't need. Okay, so letting go of what you don't need. Your helper card is integrity and where you might be out of alignment with integrity. Okay, this card says being authentic, and the direction that it is turned is saying be in integrity. Okay, to not necessarily do integrity, but be in integrity. What does that even look like? What does that feel like? What are you going to be wanting to do with that integrity as you go forward? End of the month, you got blessings sideways. Okay, so receiving is what this says. And it is just that you aren't receiving. It isn't that you can't or that blessings aren't there. It's that you haven't said yes, thank you to them. Okay, so this card is basically saying to you that by the end of the month, there's going to be stuff for you to receive. And sometimes it's easier to be the giver, but it's not always the right thing to be the giver. Sometimes it's just, yes, thank you. I will take it. Okay. All right. Well, I have come to the bottom of the list. If you're still hanging out and you want to type me, please, you have a minute to do so. Otherwise, I will tell you guys that it is a good time to be really taking care of yourself. It is a marathon, not a sprint. So take good care of yourselves and go be amazing. See you next week.